going on, guys? Mike here at the Battle Axe, repping with my new iPad, which cost me about one of my kidneys, but it makes everything look prettier and makes me look more hideous and my head look huger. That's what she said. But that's it. So it's just getting these videos started again, starting to recap, wearing the hat, boom. Showing today one of my conditioning workouts that I do for rugby, and also what I call StrongMan conditioning as opposed to sissy conditioning, because we're actually lifting heavy weights. So right there in the center, boom, you got 10 rounds, 1 stone load. I'm doing 255, but that's really up to you, and 100 jump ropes. So 10 rounds of that, you know, just little by little. It's for speed, but when you're lifting stones, it's really hard on the nervous system. So don't go crazy, and don't go overboard on that. That stuff really tears you up. So exactly how we're doing it, I'm just showing some of the people that haven't seen how the Battle Axe works. We have this platform here, homemade. You can see this up there. That's just some strong wood. It's strong wood. To hold the platform up, we basically put it on the safety bars right there, and that's how we load the stones up. The floor is protected by horse mats. You get these at a horse and feed place. Got them in Homestead, 3/4 of an inch. Some tough stuff. I stack one on top of the other when I go above 73 pounds. The 73-pound stone doesn't really do any damage to it or the floor underneath. But you will see that those bigger stones start leaving marks. And there we have a 255, up in that corner 200, and the little baby there is 143. I had the benefit of having at least a few stones to warm up with, so I kind of warm up the same way I do in my conjugate method with the West Side barbells, where I obviously have a set of hip warm-ups, expose my hips to different kind of movements because that's what's going to be hurting the most, my back, etc. But I will start with a set about 10 with 143, maybe 5 to 8 with the 200, and then get started on the 255, so that most of my nervous system is saved and ready for my particular workout, because that stuff does fuck you up. But why I call this one of the strongman workout or conditioning, or even rugby conditioning, which is what I revolve a lot of this stuff around, is, well, that's representing to me, if you look at one of these big motherfuckers right there, is tackling a grown-ass man by lifting it up off the ground and slamming it on that platform. That's 255 pounds of condensed stone. And that representation, that speed and that power and that explosion that I used to get that guy up, is representing a tackle. As soon as I get that, I go ahead and jump to my ropes and start jumping ropes for 100 singles. Double unders would be fantastic, but that doesn't necessarily represent what I'm doing in the game, because I don't get up and sprint towards the next tackle, because that's just a waste of energy in my position, although flankers might do it or any other thing. But it's similar to football or most sports, where it's a sprint workout. It's something of explosive exercise, and then you kind of jog to your next position, unless you're doing something endurance-wise or something. So this represents the kind of condition that I've been going to, some of the different exercises that we've been exposed to, and just giving you guys ideas. You can do other exercises if you don't have stones. I've seen it online. They represent a lot like the clean and jerk. You can do that, or kind of an Olympic movement, where you're pulling and then kind of pushing off the ground. And you can do that with a decent set of weight. Maybe 255 is close to my max, so I'm running about 85 to 90% of my weight. And then you can do a jogging exercise, very much like a conditioning, just athletic conditioning. But the stone really represents an odd object, which is like tackling a human being, which is one of the most fun things on the planet, no homo. But there's nothing to grab. There's no bar, particular steel. It's not steady, and it's trying to hurt you, which is what this stone's trying to do. So I hope you guys get some decent ideas. Stuff's starting to, different things are going to be popping out of here. I'll be making different videos now that I got this sexy iPad. I don't know. It makes me look pretty handsome, but not as much as I need to. Huh? That's about it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be making some more in the future. Cheers.